Our programs include many languages. Please log on to our program schedule. For more details, suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes comprennent des émissions en plusieurs langues. Pour de plus amples informations, consultez suprememastertv.com/schedule.
మా కార్యక్రమాలలో అనేక భాషలు ఉన్నాయి. దయచేసి మరిన్ని వివరాల కోసం మా కార్యక్రమాల షెడ్యూల్కు లాగిన్ అవ్వండి. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
When I wrote my book, The Plant-Based Solution, there's several chapters on the planet, on the environment, on animal rights, because these do matter. We don't live in a vacuum. We live in a world where we need clean air, clean water, clean forests, clean parks, and we need them for our children and our grandchildren. And that's why the discussion has to be what's the best diet for a human living on the planet as we get to 8 billion, 9 billion, 10 billion people. How are we going to manage?
Please continue watching to find out more. Healthy viewers, we are honoured to have Dr. Ida Ayu Ayak Primasari from beautiful Bali, Indonesia, to host our show today. Dr. Ayak is an obstetrician and gynecologist who delivers babies, provides specialist surgery, and offers general outpatient services for pregnant women at 2 hospitals and a private clinic in her homeland. She takes pride in her noble work and believes there is deep meaning in welcoming new lives into this world and assisting mothers in the knowledge of how to thoroughly care for themselves and their babies, both physically and mentally. On top of her busy work schedule, Dr. Ayak often joins medical relief work as a volunteer during disasters, or lending her hand and loving heart to assist refugees.
Halo pemirsa yang luar biasa, saya Dr. Ayi dari Bali yang berlimpah di Indonesia. Warga kami yang penuh kasih membuka tangan menyambut semua makhluk yang cinta damai ke tanah air mereka. Kami sangat antusias untuk kembali ke bagian kedua dari Dr. Joel Kahn, ahli jantung holistik Amerika dan pemilik restoran vegan. Hari ini kita akan menjelajah lebih dalam filsafat integratif Dr. Kahn tentang kardiologi dan perawatan medis, termasuk pola makan, olahraga, meditasi, dan tanggung jawab kepada dunia di sekitar kita.
Very often, the discussion on diet and research is based on what is the most healthy food for humans to eat. But this approach seems to have become a form of egocentrism that has created blinkers on the discussion of diet and the impact of 7 billion mouths on the planet. You, however, have been quite vocal on this, and we'd love to hear your views on the topic, please.
It is true. There's been a lot of fighting when you come to the topic of nutrition, or the best diet, or the diet most associated with longevity. And even though there's tremendous agreement of eliminating processed foods or minimizing processed foods, eating whole foods of plants, legumes, grains, beans, fruits and vegetables, the conversation often leaves out the planet. And that's why when I wrote my book, The Plant-Based Solution, there's several chapters on the planet, on the environment, on animal rights, because these do matter. We don't live in a vacuum. We live in a world where we need clean air, clean water, clean forests, clean parks, and we need them for our children and our grandchildren. And that's why the discussion has to be what's the best diet for a human living on the planet as we get to 8 billion, 9 billion, 10 billion people. How are we going to manage, one, to produce all that food, and it takes less energy to produce plant-based meals, and what's the consequence? What's the damage? And it's much less damaging to produce plant-based foods. So the answer is clear. When you think globally and holistically, when your plate is full of largely or completely plants, delicious, healthy, full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber, you're also helping the planet and the animals.
Dr. Kahn dengan kuat menunjukkan dalam ceramahnya di konferensi VEG Michigan bahwa ada kerugian buatan manusia yang lebih besar karena industri daging yang mungkin tidak disadari orang.
98, 97, 99% of animal products from chicken to the raising of dairy to red meat and white meat is raised in the cruelest and dirtiest of situations where 80% of all antibiotics used in the United States are used for animals solely so they don't die before they're fat enough and big enough to feed and become part of a grocery store or a fast food chain meat department. It's just outrageous, and the impact it's having on our own health because of those antibiotic use. And we can make this choice. Let the pig live, let the vegetables fill us up. It'll work. Take your supplements. Learn to make some new recipes. There's so many meal planners now.
Banyak orang bertanya, apakah ada studi jangka panjang berskala nasional yang mendukung perubahan nabati dalam pola makan untuk kesehatan yang lebih baik dengan bukti di kehidupan nyata? Apakah ada contoh bagaimana mengubah pola makan dan gaya hidup memang bisa membantu sembuhkan penyakit di seluruh negeri?
There is a country called Finland, and in the late 60s and early 1970s had the distinction of the highest heart attack rate in the world. Finland had a diet of bologna, salami, cheese, and butter for lunch on bread. They had the highest animal saturated fat intake in the world. They also had the highest heart attack rate in the world. 42-year-old strapping lumberjacks, physically active, were dropping dead. It was actually hurting the economy. It became a national crisis. They developed a plan called the North Karelia Plan, where they actually put mushrooms in burgers, mushrooms in sausages, substituted vegetable oils for butter and cheese. And they did this through the industries, through the post office, through the schools. And very, very quickly, within 5 years, heart attacks dropped by 80%. They started this in one small area of Finland. They moved it through the whole country. But if you read the small print, all deaths dropped by 60% during the study. Heart deaths dropped by 80%. Coronary artery disease by nearly 90%. That's heart attacks. Cancers dropped. There is no dispute that as you move from worse to better, you can have profound impacts on a single person or actually an entire country.
Kami akan beristirahat dan menikmati semangkuk makanan Buddha utuh yang lezat dan smoothie sayuran untuk mengisi ulang tubuh kita dengan hal-hal yang baik seraya kami berdoa kepada surga untuk transformasi ke dunia vegan. Tetaplah bersama kami di Supreme Master Television. Selamat datang kembali pemirsa yang penuh perhatian. Selama 3 dasawarsa terakhir, Mahaguru Ching Hai telah menekankan betapa sederhana solusinya untuk membalik situasi sulit yang dihadapi oleh planet kita ini, dan tanpa gentar mendesak dunia untuk benar-benar bertindak atasnya dan bertindak cepat. Kami sangat menghargai kasih dan bimbingannya.
We have to continue to urge our leaders and our fellow human beings, neighbors, to change. Be vegan to save themselves and their families and children, and the animals, and everything they feel is worth living for. We can get out of the danger, but through the right direction. Our house is on fire, but the water hose is right there in front of us. Just pick it up and use it. It's as simple as that. Just be vegan.
Dr. Kahn adalah salah satu di antara banyak profesional medis yang sungguh menyebarkan kebenaran. Dia menjalani apa yang dia katakan, dan gaya hidupnya telah secara jelas berhasil dan membuatnya dalam kondisi sehat untuk menjadi contoh yang bersinar. Dia percaya semua orang bisa melakukan hal yang sama.
You have any indication for all the trillions and billions we spend on, advanced healthcare, but lifespan's dropping, it's not working. The answer is a plant-based solution. Get your diet right, then add on the rest of the lifestyle, good sleep, don't smoke, regular fitness, love, affection, and stress management. I just recently added transcendental meditation to my life as a certification that I now practice every day. Get some tools out there to deal with life. It's commitment, and it's easier to jump all the way in. You want to be very exquisitely careful with your diets. I think it was a Roman general, Cicero, that said, perfect moderation fails compared to complete abstinence, meaning just get on this plant-based diet. And it's easier sometimes than saying, I'll do meatless Monday and then Tuesday's ribs and fries. They're not going to work so well. Do it all the way.
Dr. Kahn yang penuh energi, bersemangat, dan penuh humor adalah inspirasi bagi setiap orang setiap hari. Dia aktif menggunakan media sosial seperti Facebook, Instagram, dan Twitter untuk menjangkau masyarakat luas dan membagikan pengetahuannya yang berdedikasi dan terus-menerus.
Don't turn off that button. Kahn Center for Cardiac Longevity, Dr. Joel Kahn, cardiologist, here to talk to you about your favorite topic, optimize health through nutrition. Today it's whole grains, whole grains, whole grains. Make that oatmeal with a little walnut and some berries in the morning. Make that 100% whole grain crunchy bread with a lettuce, tomato, and some chickpea spread, for example. These are good foods for your heart, good foods for your waistline, good foods for your blood sugar.
Dr. Kahn juga merekomendasikan beberapa kiat penting untuk pemirsa vegan kami agar tetap sehat dan kuat.
Yeah, for your viewers that are totally plant-based, there are important supplements to take to make a great idea work even better. And the three that are the most important, and I say this as a medical doctor, is to take vitamin B12 in adequate amounts to allow you to build up good blood counts and allow you to have good nerve cell function and brain function. But so should most of the population do that. Secondly, to take vitamin D, D like David, about 2,000 IU a day, because it's hard to get enough sunshine, and most of us don't get it. And thirdly, you want a lot of omega-3 in your body. That's EPA, DHA, and you can eat a lot of ground flaxseed, eat a lot of chia seeds. A lot of recipes in the book are flaxseed, chia seed recipes, hemp seeds. But you want to take a small little capsule that's from algae, and it's EPA, DHA, omega-3. You don't have to get it from fish and sardines and anchovy. You can get it from algae. And those three, combined with your plants, are an incredibly powerful program for the planet, for the animals, and for your health. So do it right, be smart, don't eat junk.
What is your message or hope for society in the process of realizing and engaging more with making healthy choices in their life and realizing that it's like empowerment?
Yeah. Wake up. Be mindful, be aware that your decision, this meal right now, determines health or illness. There's an ancient Indian statement that a person with good health has 1,000 dreams. A person with poor health has only one dream: get their health back. So don't get in the position where you only got one dream left. But if you are, this is the solution, is to adopt a lifestyle centered on plant garden diets, and the rest will follow.
Sebagai seorang dokter medis, saya sangat menghargai para teladan dan pemimpin seperti Dr. Joel Kahn yang membantu membuka jalan untuk para pasien saya dan keluarga mereka agar hidup lebih sehat, hidup lebih baik hati. Saya harap Anda juga telah menemukan inspirasi untuk bergerak ke arah yang sama. Terima kasih telah bersama kami hari ini. Kami berharap dapat membawakan kepada Anda episode terakhir hari Sabtu depan tanggal 5 Januari. Berikutnya adalah Hiduplah sesuai dengan standar manusia sejati, bagian keempat dari 7, dalam acara antara guru dan murid, tepat setelah berita patut disimak. Semoga surga memberkati kehidupan Anda dan hari-hari Anda dipenuhi dengan keajaiban ilahi. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to bringing you the final episode next Saturday, January 5th. Coming up next is Live Up to Human's Real Standard, Part 4 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May the heavens bless your lives and your days be filled with divine wonders. For more details and to check out our schedule for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour plus d'informations et pour consulter le programme des langues disponibles, visitez suprememastertv.com/VEG et suprememastertv.com/schedule.
మరిన్ని వివరాల కోసం మరియు భాష లభ్యత కోసం మా షెడ్యూల్ను తనిఖీ చేయడానికి దయచేసి సందర్శించండి suprememastertv.com/VEG మరియు suprememastertv.com/schedule.